given that z is this one, show that dz dx is this guy here. I think you can just use quotient rule lah. So this guy, just dz dx. So square the bottom. V square. V du dx minus u dv dx. Okay. So just complete it. Okay, so this one here, I'll just label it up for you. Then you just, first, very nicely, the bottom, you can just square it. Then the top will be, what can we do? Maybe just, can I just change this to x squared? This is just secondary school stuff lah. So minus, the two will cancel each other. So this is x squared. Okay. Then what we do is we just multiply top and bottom by square root x squared plus 32. Okay. Then you get this case here. Half plus half. Bottom is 1. Sorry. Is 1 plus half. 3 over 2. Okay, great. So when you plot the graph here, right, because now naturally you want to know whether there's a root around x-axis. Okay. Spoiler alert lah, there are no roots lah, because you cannot let. Actually, if you look at this, you know that this is always positive anyway. You know why? Because x squared is always positive. X squared plus 3 over 2 is always positive. Obviously, if we take a reciprocal of this, everything is positive here. It's as positive as I can get already. So one of the questions that I usually get from students is, how do I then see the graph here? Okay, firstly, you try and trace, right? You realize that this is a very small value, 0.0055243. Okay, so you can, okay, so some students will just zoom in, just keep zooming in, then zoom in again. Then they don't see anything. So, oh, shucks. Zoom in again. You cannot see anything, right? So you just keep zooming in. Like I say, it's a very small value there. Okay, so you trace it. This will be 0.055. You can zoom in one more time. It's like a straight line, right? But just take note because now you zoom in so huge, right, that your x value here is also very small. So what you do is you go window. Now this is why calculator work is super important. If you want to evaluate the graph, you go to window. Your x mean is already very small, right? So what you should do is you put to -10 and 10. Then you just try and evaluate. I just put -10 and 10 here. Then I graph it. I'll get the curve like that. Which is correct lah. If you take the reciprocal of a quadratic curve, right? Obviously 3 over 2 and so on, right? You get this curve here lah. Okay? So you try and adjust so that you can get a curve like that. Once you get it, right, you want from 2 to 7. So it's not an issue here. It's just basically 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's about here lah. Okay, so this case here, you get 1 over 32 plus 32 over 2 dx. Okay. There you go. So what you want is from the first part, you know that integration of 32 over x squared plus 32 over 3 over 2 dx is equals to x over, okay, or half. So d. So if you want 1, then it'll be 1 over 32. Then you just key in this calculator here. This value. You want exact? I don't even know whether they want exact. Looking in, I think you get this. So it's just 1 over 32. 7 over 9 minus 2 over 6. In calculator. I got 1 over 72. 1 over 72. So that's how you get it,